work session. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Councilman Bayrod, I think it's only fitting that you lead us in your last work session.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The end of an era there, I think.
Onward and upward.
All right. Just one quick announcement. Most of us are aware, and hopefully we're all going to attend the inauguration taking place this coming Monday at 1 o'clock right here in the town boardroom. Am I on?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. Tim, did you want to add any details to that for us?
No, obviously we're limited with space. It is open to the public, but it will be streamed on live on Channel 22 and also on
Zoom.
on Zoom.
The credentials for which are on the town website and also on social media.
Right, and that being that everybody is sick this time of year, so if you can't make it, you still should be able to watch it.
Yep. All right. Very good. So we have two items listed on the open session discussion item today, one of which we're going to move to executive session because we're realizing that it more appropriately belongs under contractual because it relates to a license agreement. So the first item that we have listed here, matters surrounding possible agreement between Town of Riverhead and the Adventure Group LLC, DBA Cousins Paintball. That's the item that we're going to move and talk about later in executive session. So that leaves only one item to talk about in open session today regarding Chapter 293 code revision regarding shellfishing and fishing, and that we have Deputy Town Attorney Danielle Hurley, and we also have Eric Howard, our Town Attorney, with us to come forward and tell us about what we have new and exciting going on with Chapter 293.
Yes, also Drew and Officer Frolic as well.
Our Town Engineer, Drew Dillingham, and our Bay Constable, Officer Frolic, and Deputy Town Attorney Victoria Stewart.
Thank you.
A whole crowd of people today.
I polished my clam rake up, Drew. I'm ready.
Good.
To go.
Bring a friend.
Morning, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
Victoria, can you just move the mic over for
Sure.
Dave, I just want to say it was a pleasure working with you on this.
Thank you.
Really. And
Okay,
Drew.
who wants to lead
And
us off?
Victoria. And Danielle.
Do you want to explain, just reiterate again what this program is?
Sure.
And then
I
I'll
can
go over
start
the
from
specific
beginning.
code change.
We're trying to open up East Creek for limited shellfishing. Open it conditionally from January 1st through April 30th. Well, January 1st isn't going to work this year because we still have a hearing to do, but in future years it'll be January 1st to the 30th of April. We did some sampling right before COVID, and you were supposed to have 25 events. We only got to 6, COVID hit, and the program just fell apart. And then lo and behold, about a month ago, I got a letter from DEC, Marine Fisheries, that said we can shellfish in East Creek just 4 months a year, but still. So that brings us to having to change the code to make it more stringent and more pertinent to East Creek, because right now it's not strict enough in that if there's commercial fishing there, if we don't limit the number of clams that people take, they're gonna clean it out. in
Oh,
about a
absolutely.
week.
You'll have one of the pirates out there just cleaning it
Right.
up.
So right now, it's gonna be residents only. It's gonna be 100 clams per day, 5 days a week, 6, 7 hours a day.
9 to 3.
9 to
3.
3.
No weekends or holidays.
Yeah, so a lot of changes have to be, some changes have to be made to the code, and I'll let you take it from there.
Sure. So these rules that were given to us by the DEC to allow us to collect the shellfish from the East Creek, we incorporated them and set specific limitations for the East Creek. It'll be seasonal, and it'll depend on the DEC, they'll tell us on a yearly basis when we're allowed, based on the samplings that we provide them, when we're allowed to have people shellfish. And people will need to get an annual shellfish permit. They're available at the town clerk. They're good for a year, and there's no fee for town residents. They'll be allowed to collect shellfish. It'll be limited as per the code, and as we said, during specific hours, 9 to 3, Monday to Friday, no weekends or holidays. Officer Frolic will be patrolling the area during those times to make sure that the code is complied with. And we're not allowing the commercial removal of shellfish. So the copy that you guys have in front of you actually also includes finfish. We are taking that out. We are going to allow individuals to remove finfish from the East Creek.
It's not commercial.
Just not commercial.
Dan, any
So D
light
gets
on that?
struck out entirely? Provision
So
D?
anything that says finfish will be removed before it goes to.
Except E.
Except E.
Except E.
So
Yeah, we're
E
gonna leave
stays,
E.
but D goes.
Yeah, and then in F, we're gonna remove orphan fish from F.
I see you also increased the fines,
Yes.
appropriate.
Yes, that's correct. We increased the fines, and the fines will be doubled for violations committed by non-residents and commercial entities, just so that people are, like we said, not wiping out the East Creek, because it's very, I guess, temperamental that we got this to begin with.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, really, but we had our legwork partially done, and they thought the DEC thought it was enough to get us conditional. It is very strict, only a half-inch closes it, half-inch of rainfall will close it for 7 days, so.
Right, so we're gonna have a dedicated phone line set up as well that fishermen can call and make sure that the East Creek is open before they come in. Because it will close dependent, like you said, on the rainfall.
Right,
Today's rain already wouldn't allow it to be open on the first anyway.
probably not.
Yeah.
Is there signage outside? Or going to be?
There's going to be signage on site.
signage up.
I was talking to Dave Lassard, who runs the seed plant program for the town, and he said they've been doing very well in East Creek. That the seedlings or the seed clams have taken over very well, and that water has been clean. I was under the understanding it was shut down because it was kind of part of like up near Terry's Creek, where we know it's shut down because of high levels of bacteria or whatever. But East Creek never really was because of that. It was more of a manpower issue with DEC, where they couldn't come out and do the testing enough to make sure that it was good. But East Creek really has always kind of been a clean creek. So if anybody's concerned about that with the clams, I think you don't have to be.
No, you definitely don't, because the main reason they closed it was an administrative closure, just because of the presence of the sewage treatment plant. That's it.
So would like to publish and post, put in a resolution to publish and post for the January 3rd, and then a public hearing on the 17th. And because of the short deadline of the season, we would be looking to also introduce and adopt the day of the public hearing, so that these requirements can be in place and people can start, enjoying the short season that we have.
Absolutely.
Board is amenable to that?
Okay, also,
Yep.
Okay.
if I may, I wanted to touch on the temporary resident section. That's all been stricken. There's going to be, if allowed, there's going to be no non-resident fishing. I did call the clerk's office. They did confirm that they have never issued the temporary resident taxpayer permit. Nobody ever applies for them. Nobody ever gets them. So that section will be removed, and it may make the application a little bit more streamlined and easier to fill out.
Yep.
Anything else?
I'm glad to see it open back up.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Great.
We'll add the publish and post resolution for Wednesday, and then the public hearing the following meeting, and away we go.
Thank you.
All right?
Wonderful.
Thanks.
All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Drew, I'll have you over some clams on the half shell.
Sounds good. Hold you to that.
Okay, thank you, everybody. So that concludes the open session discussion items. So we'll move into resolutions, of which there are 67 today. 67? No, 63, I'm sorry. Nevertheless, everybody has what they need.
On salaries.
The town clerk's office just redistributed and regenerated the packet to reflect a couple of tweaks we had to make to one resolution, which is resolution number 62. So I have hard copies of all that, because I don't know if what you guys have is reflective of that change or not, so we just printed extras.
On 62.
So when we get to that,
Oh, yes.
there you go. All right, and we have Bill with us from accounting. There's a lot of these relate to numbers, and we affectionately refer to Bill as numbers, so it's only appropriate that he be here for this discussion. Okay.
Good morning.
Everybody
Good
ready?
morning.
I'll just ask in advance, so we probably don't have to stop everyone. Everything here that says set salary, sets out, all that lines up with our 2024 budget, right?
The set salaries for the specific departments, I didn't look to see that everyone got the right group and step. It's the other ones that I had looked over that had an additional increase that I have some, that just have to be made changes to.
Okay. My understanding is you were given some information that may be incorrect with some of the steps, so we have to filter through that.
Yes, yep,
Correct that prior to Wednesday.
right.
Okay.
Okay. If everybody's ready, resolution number 1 authorizes assignment of employment labor matters to Keen and Bean PC.
This is our, the attorneys we hire for all of our town business, for employees and such. They have joined a new law firm, so it's the same people that we've used with
Labor
Councilman,
Council.
yeah,
Yep.
Zuckerman and his daughter, I believe, Alyssa. They just went to a new firm.
Right.
So we're
Previously
keeping the
Lamb and
same people.
Bernowski, and now they're Keen and Bean.
Yeah, Lamb Bernowski, and now
Right.
they're with Keen and Bean, so same people, just a new firm.
Yep. Resolution number 2 adopts 2024 investment policy. Bill, did you have anything you needed to add to that, the investment policy resolution? No? Okay. Number 3 and 4 approve salary increase for a code enforcement officer. Number 5 appoints a call-in recreation aide to the Recreation Department. Number 6 ratifies the appointment of a recreation aide 2 to the Recreation Department. Number 7 sets salaries of general town employees for the year 2024. Did you
So
want
this, the next one, number 8.
Number 8?
Yeah, we made some changes last night. I don't know if they got in.
Okay, let's double
We
check.
increased
Set salaries of
the
various
boards.
boards for the year 2024. They did get in, those are correct.
So that's good. And I think there was one person that's on there that left the board but was left on, it should be vacant.
Okay,
The name is,
I'm not seeing that, but we can certainly double check.
On which board?
We're gonna have a
ZBA?
vacancy on ZBA, which is, as I understand it, that's correct for the moment.
Yes, it is correct for the moment.
Fred McLaughlin,
And
yeah.
we have a vacancy on the Assessment Review Board also.
okay. Yeah, there's one that's a vacancy. I don't remember who he was. I'll go back and look. I think it may have been fixed.
Okay,
And there's one on the Conservation Advisory Council according to this also.
And I think we should pay Carol Delvecchio more than $300 a year. That's what it says.
is that on 7, on number 7?
Vital statistics. Page 20.
Resolution number 7, right?
Yeah. It says 1,000. I don't know what the
Bill, page 29 of the packet, but resolution number 7. Under the Registrar of Vital Statistics, Councilman is questioning those two figures. Do we have clarity on that?
Those should be the same as last year. If he's looking to put more, that's what it was from last year. So if we're looking to put more in that, for that stipend, then as long as we have 3 people, then we can change it for Wednesday.
That's just showing the stipend, it's, you know.
Okay, so there may be,
It's not showing the salary itself.
What's that?
Doesn't show the salary itself, just the stipend in that office.
yeah, that's what he's questioning. Do you have it? Here, I can give you
No, I have
this
it.
one. Okay.
That's for that specific title, as the registrar, that's what they get paid. That's not her work title with her salary.
Right.
Is that what it is? It's just.
It's
Yeah,
an
that's
additional
the
stipend.
extra they
It's
get.
paid.
Okay.
And that is the same as last year.
Then they come in another place. For this.
So it's page
Yes, on the
29 of that
last
packet,
page,
Bill.
If you look, you'll see her
Okay.
under town clerk.
Clarified.
Right,
Thanks.
so-
Thank you, Tim.
Sub-registrar, is that the one you're talking about on that page?
Yeah, those are just additional stipends, I get it. And the salary shows later down
Right.
in the report. Thank you.
Okay.
He
So-
thought she was working for minus pennies an
That's
hour.
what I was just saying, if it's incorrect, are we gonna have to like redo this the next
No.
year? But I see what the way it's worked, so.
Okay. So number 9, set salaries of Water District employees for the year 2024. Any questions on that? Any comments on that?
No.
Okay. Number 10, set salaries of Street Lighting District for the year 2024. Number 11, set salaries of Sewer Scavenger Waste District for the year 2024. Number 12, set salaries of police officers for the year 2024. Number 13, set salaries of Highway Department for the year 2024.
I think, no, that one's good.
Okay. Number 14, sets elected officials' salaries for 2024.
Okay, so that one needs to change. So we have Mike Zaleski, the superintendent of highway. And if you see, the last line is superintendent of highway 23 only for 2,500.
Yep.
That has to come out. That was only for last year. And that's for the municipal garage. They're managing that. It's on the face of the resolution, and it's in the body. So the body of the resolution should be 119 on, in the body, in the detail, I should say, where it has Mike coming up as 120,543. It should be segregated out. His highway superintendent salary should be one line, and the stipend should be another line. Okay?
Okay, so you'll coordinate
Yes. Yep.
as needed to ensure that those changes are made? Okay. Number 15, approve salary increase for an account clerk. Number 16, sets fees for the 2024 winter brochure. Number 17, sets the 2024 beach sticker and East Creek facilities fees. I'm sorry.
And just for informational purposes, I believe this year, these stickers are going to be ordered in different colors, where in the past they've kind of been the same, and they're the same color regardless of whether it was just a parking sticker or a boat loading trailer sticker to use the ramp or whatever. Now they're going to be color-coded, so it's easier to decipher which sticker is which
That
from
makes sense.
afar for enforcement reasons.
Okay. Number 18, approve salary increase for a maintenance mechanic 3. Number 19, approve salary increase for a principal account clerk. 20, approve salary increase for the payroll supervisor. Number 21, reappoints town attorney Eric C. Howard. Number 22, supervisor's office budget transfer. Number 23, acknowledges appointment of Joanne Cannon, secretary to town supervisor, and sets terms and conditions of employment.
Can I, so, you know what, I just realized?
Yes.
This was just rolling over from last year, but number 7,
Number
I
7.
think her salary in there has to be changed. It wasn't on this resolution,
Okay.
so we have to adjust her salary on number 7. I think we fixed it, but it never got in here.
Okay.
We fixed it, but it was after this was printed.
Okay, got it.
And that's for who?
Joanne.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so we're up to 24. Acknowledges appointment of Chief of Staff Debbie Burkowski and sets terms and conditions of employment. Number 25, acknowledges appointment of Deputy Supervisor Devin Higgins and sets terms and conditions of employment.
Whoop, whoop.
It's not too late, guys, I don't know, I'm just saying. You still have a few days. Number 26, approve salary increase for a heavy equipment operator. Number 27, approve salary increase for a personnel assistant. Number 28, approve salary increase for a custodial worker 1.
I just got a comment on that. He is, that's Brian Lennon.
Brian's a breath of fresh
He is
air.
He's a
a
fan favorite, for
workaholic.
sure.
Yep. He's a great guy.
Workaholic.
Yep.
Yep,
That young man just, we're very lucky to have him.
And he's trained the
Very
2
lucky.
guys for this building, like,
Yes.
to the T.
Yep,
Yep.
absolutely.
So, he's great.
they really take pride in what they're doing here,
They do,
which is
they
really,
do.
really great. Okay, Resolution 29, approve salary increase for a wastewater treatment plant operator 3A. Number 30, approve salary increase for a construction equipment operator. Number 31, approve salary increase for a part-time clerk. Number 32, approves a salary increase for a senior account clerk. Approves, number 33, approves salary increase for a wastewater treatment plant operator 3A. Number 34, approves salary increase for a construction equipment operator. Number 35, approves a salary increase for town engineer. And Bill, did you want to just explain that this is the third piece of this puzzle with regard to number 35?
So, back 2 years ago, we had given him an increase that was spread over 3 years. So this is the third of those 3 years increases.
For the recycling.
Yes,
Correct.
Yeah.
for the recycling, yep.
Okay, number 36, approve salary increase for a heavy equipment operator. Number 37, approve salary increase for a wastewater treatment plant operator 3A. Number 38, approve salary increase for a wastewater treatment plant operator 3A. Number 39, approve salary increase for an account clerk. Number 40, approves a salary increase for a heavy equipment operator. Number 41, approves salary adjustments for named highway employees.
So on number 41, the first employee on that list should be a group 6 and a step 4A, not a step 5.
Okay,
So the salary and the group are gonna change.
okay, number 42, resolution accepting the resignation of planning board member Joanne Waskey. Number 43, appoints Edward Dudseski to serve as chairperson of the planning board of the town of Riverhead. Number Number 44, appoints John Hogan to serve as vice chairperson of the planning board of the town of Riverhead. Number 45, appoints new member Ken Zilnicki to the planning board. Number 46, appoints legal representation for planning board.
Who's that gonna be?
It's
So
going to be split between Eric Howard and Danielle Hurley.
in the now therefore be it resolved.
Which in fact saves us money from what we were doing by hiring outside counsel.
It's a good choice.
I'm just making a note, Eric, we have to just double check that we have the resolution that we need, accepting the resignation of Eileen Powers. I'm not sure if we did that, I'd have to just double check. I know we have the resignation, I just don't know if we did the corresponding reso.
We refer to it in this resolution
Right.
here. If we need a separate resolution, we
Yeah,
can do a
so I
separate
just made a
resolution.
quick note of that. Okay. Number 47, resolution accepting the resignation of Zoning Board of Appeals member McLaughlin, Fred McLaughlin.
Thank you, Freddie. Many
like
years
Freddie.
of service
He
to
was like
the
the
town.
Good man.
Town, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Number 48, appoints Otto Whitmire to serve as chairman of the Zoning Board of Appeals of the town of Riverhead.
Another good man.
Another good
Yep.
choice,
Yep.
absolutely.
Number 49, ratifies the appointment of Ralph Gazillo to serve as member of the Zoning Board of Appeals of the town of Riverhead and appoints as vice chairman. Number 50, appoints legal representation for the Zoning Board of Appeals. Number 51, amends resolution number 2023-852, authorizing the supervisor to execute an agreement with BJH Advisors LLC.
I have a question on
Sure.
this. This is, I've read this and I'm not quite sure what this is for. Is this for the CDA department?
Yes.
So this is somebody who advises them on what grants to go after?
They perform a benefit cost analysis. I think it's a little more, my understanding is it's a little more niched, requiring expertise in that
Yeah,
area than our
this would be
in-house
great if
folks
Dawn
can do.
could explain this out.
Okay, we
but-
can certainly request that Dawn come down and offer a little further information. But the board previously approved the resolution. This is just simply amending the resolution. Two things are changing. The completion date, the anticipated completion date, which was supposed to be January 31st, 24, is now moved back to February 14th, 24, and also the amount has gone up at $1,500. It was previously approved for $25,000. If I could just ask somebody if they wouldn't mind putting a call, maybe out in the foyer, up to Dawn Thomas or somebody from their office. Oh, Frank, see that? You're so helpful.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I think you've explained it.
Appreciate it.
So it was originally deadline for January and there's no clawback on that, or?
Well, my understanding is that was the intent of this resolution, is to push the deadline back and also acknowledge the increase in what it's going to cost for them to complete the benefit cost analysis. But we can get further information.
Okay, so you can move
Once
on
she,
until Dawn gets
we'll
there.
flag that for the moment, we'll come back to that. Number 52, purchasing 9-unit portable restroom for use at Veterans Memorial Park.
I signed for that, so I know it's going around. Thank you. So,
So have we,
we should be
Ken,
able to ratify it.
have we got clarity? I've asked Ken Testa to find out if we can use our pump-out truck on that.
We can.
And then can we use it instead of building a bathroom?
Instead of building a bathroom, no.
We're certain of that.
Because, yeah, even Michael Reichel has agreed to help us out temporarily for a few months until we get our septic system installed, fully completion, but I don't think he's not interested in a long-term commitment to what's going up there on a regular basis. This is just to help us out over the next few months until the septic system is. They should be ready to begin installation in January in the septic system in there, and then this unit could actually be hooked up and go directly into the septic system until the main structure comes.
So if we could hook this up, we can get electric and air conditioning in there, so, I mean, how many stalls compared to the $750,000 we're gonna spend? I'm just curious.
It's 8, and this one is also, I believe, 8.
So why wouldn't we just continue to use this if we can hook it up to the septic? I'm just curious.
Because this one is not, it's not fireproof. It's not, they were concerned about vandalism. And the ease of cleaning the concrete structure is just using a power washer to go in and blast things out and long-term protection. And then the concrete structure is winter, it has heating elements, heating floor and so forth, and piping to keep it so it can stay function year-round, as opposed to being like the one in Iron Pier needs to be winterized.
Yeah, understood.
That won't have to do that.
Would
But
the
it just-
Department of Health approve this? That would be the other
This is
concern.
just designed as a
Temporary fix.
temporary.
Yeah, I get that.
I can't answer if the Department of Health would approve it in a long-term position.
But so we're gonna own it.
We're
Yes.
gonna own it.
Okay, so
But the idea is what we're paying to rent in the meantime, even in 6 months, if the new one is built, Ken Testa feels this will hold its value. We would be able to resell this if we wanted to on the market, therefore reclaiming what we would have spent in rental fees
Or
on
it's
another unit.
portable and we can use it in other locations as needed.
Correct, yep. In the summer, if we wanted to, during baseball season, we want to move it over to the baseball fields, we want to put it over in a Live in 25.
Right.
It can be obviously moved around town. But it's still a portable unit that is in fact handicap accessible as well.
Okay. So, Dawn, I had a question on, who is it, who are those people?
BJH.
Yeah, can you explain, I'm just curious, you know, one, they missed their deadline. Two, so,
I haven't missed that.
well, I thought
January 31st,
it was
so we're
for
extending it.
We're extending it voluntarily.
Well-
So we have a grant that we write every year called RAISE, which is the federal grant that we've been working on for a number of years. One of the essential components of it is a benefit cost analysis, which is something that's outside of my ability to do. It's a very complicated document relating to statistics and information and accident studies and things that would sort of like not be within our ability to do in the office. And so for the past 4 years, we retained a different economic consultant. We did a debriefing with the federal DOT last spring. And one of the things that we did very good, we did wonderfully on the grant scoring, but the benefit cost analysis needed to be redone, and we felt that getting a new consultant will be better. So we contacted these consultants who work with many other consultants that we know. We spoke to the specific consultant in the firm who does these kinds of things for other communities also. And the grant is not due till February 28th. February 14th is enough time. And in the meanwhile, we'll be getting data from them. They're very good. They know what they're doing. They're already working. And the 26.5, originally it was 26.5. Somehow or another, the first resolution that went through said 25. I'm not sure how that happened. The proposal always said 26.5. And so we're perfectly fine with the way this is modified. We have high confidence that they'll do a great job, and hopefully this year we come up with a win.
So we can use this information also with the comp plan? Does it have some value there? I saw some traffic studies and stuff.
It may have some, it's very project specific, so the comp
Okay.
plan is very general, so maybe more useful in the additional work we do with more, strategic plans, so.
What's the goal for how much you want to get in for the grant, financially wise?
Oh, the goal is $25 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're investing 26,000,
And
to
it's
get
paid
25
through
million.
the community development block grant, so it doesn't cost the town anything, yeah. Yep,
I'd play that game.
I think so.
Thank you. I
Money
just-
well spent.
Thank you, Dawn.
Yes, you're welcome.
Appreciate it. Take that back from you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you later.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, so we're up to number 53, which is acceptance of grant from FM Global. This is a fire marshal grant. Number 54, Water District Capital Project number 82336, 992 East Main Street, budget adoption. Number 55, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for Class A biosolids improvements for Riverhead Sewer District. Number 56, authorizes the town clerk to publish and post notice to bidders for chemicals for the Riverhead Sewer District. Number 57, authorizes Jason Hodge to provide additional services nunc-pro-tunc. Number 58, Water District Capital Project Number 82335, 437-483 Youngs Avenue Landfill Solar Project. Number 59, authorizes the town supervisor to execute an agreement with Sports Facilities Advisory, LLC.
This was the grant we got to help us determine best use of EPCAL, or Veterans Park, up at the EPCAL property.
This is the sports feasibility.
Right.
Yep, they'll do a whole, be interesting to see what comes out of that. Resolution number 60, ratifies possession and use agreement of composting equipment from Dunkster LLC at no cost to the town of Riverhead. Number 61, amends Resolution 2022-202 adopted on March 1st, 2022. The cost of the vehicle that the town is purchasing has, of course, gone up. So our proportionate share of what the town has to match will go up about $7,000. Okay, and number 62, adopts a local law to include Chapter 303 Calverton Industrial Moratorium. So the version that everybody is working off of should say, under the 1, 2, 3, the third whereas, the number 1 should say initial 3-month period. So if yours says 6, you're still looking at the wrong copy.
And I got a new one, I got one here.
Yeah.
This one mix them up.
So the version that we, if anybody needs another copy, let me know. I have,
Mine says 3.
does yours say 3?
Mine says 3.
Okay,
One you
good.
just handed out.
All right,
it was 3.
good. So everybody has what they need.
But should it not say 6?
No, it needs to say 3, and if Anne Marie's here, she can, oh, maybe Eric.
Well, that comes from the Suffolk County.
Yeah, it needs to
Yeah.
say 3 because that's the initial, and then it goes to 6 after that. Eric, did you want to just expand on this a little bit? I don't want to misspeak, but this is correct. We had it the other way, and we had to go back to this because it has to reflect the initial verbiage that was initially included.
Going to the 3-month moratorium.
No, it's going to be 6, but
It's going to be a 6-month moratorium.
we need Anne Marie or we need somebody from planning here. If somebody
I
could get her.
thought Anne Marie amended this morning.
We did. We amended it to correct it to 3. It was 3. We changed it to 6. It had to go back to 3. There's a lot of machinations on this, so let's make sure she's here and we have it right.
Sure.
But
But it's actually going to be 6
correct.
months
Right.
That's correct.
at the end of the day.
All right. So let's just, while we're waiting on her, we'll just chat quickly about the last resolution in the packet, which is number 63. Adopts a local law amending Chapter 301 of the Riverhead Town Code entitled Zoning and Land Development Article. Frank, for the last time, you can help me with my Roman numerals because you know I'm challenged.
Put that away already.
Oh, you did? Well, LX3. So what is that?
63.
53.
That's tricky. All right, Plan Development, PD, Zoning Use District. Anybody have any questions or comments on that? No. Okay. Good. All right. So while we're waiting, after we get clarity on and confirm that this is in fact correct, resolution number 62, we'll just briefly mention that shortly we're going to go into executive session to discuss now 3 matters, all under contractual, the first of which relates to possible agreement or license agreement between the town of Riverhead and the Adventure Group LLC, DBA Cousins Paintball. Matters surrounding possible contractual agreements related to the town square, and also matters surrounding contractual agreement between the town of Riverhead and Jason Hodge. So we'll get to that in just a moment. Frank, did you have any final thoughts you wanted to share with us, seeing as this is your last work session? And we need
It
to
has been a
steal few
pleasure,
minutes?
and I look forward to the good work that you guys are going to do. Denise is here, already willing and able to take over.
Gearing up?
And
Yep.
Joanne will be wonderful as well.
Yep.
And I look forward to more success for all of
Great.
you.
Great, well, thank you for that. Anne-Marie, you could come up if you wouldn't mind.
And I'm just so glad that Frank's going to continue to come to all the work sessions and sit with us on a regular basis. It's really
Bringing a crate of tomatoes, so I don't know what he plans on doing with it.
So Amory, this is the most recent copy.
Of the moratorium.
Yeah,
Yes.
that we tweaked this morning.
It's just confusing when it says 3 months, when in fact it's going to be 6 months.
We just need to clarify for them.
Well-
They have the correct version.
So in the body of the resolution, it recites, when it recites to 3 months, it recites Suffolk County Planning Commission recommendation that it be 3 months. The body of the, we advertised it for public hearing at 6 months. Thereafter, we sent it over to the Planning Commission. In their report, they approved it via 3 months. In the body of this resolution thereafter, it recites their 3 month, but then by supermajority, the town board may, provided they do findings, which the resolution provides the findings, adopt it at 6 months.
Okay.
But
So in the actual vote, it will be adopted to 6 months if we have the supermajority.
that is correct.
Okay. That
And
works.
that verbiage is added in here. Where did we put that?
It's actually, if you really look, it's first page, last 2 whereas clauses. Whereas the town board of the town of Riverhead declines to adopt the 3-month condition based upon the following. And then we recite our findings and rationale.
Right, okay.
And then the now for, be it resolved that the town board by supermajority adopts the local law. So you're adopting the law as you presented it at the public hearing
Okay.
to the public. Good.
Okay, so everybody's comfortable with that, the way that's set up and written?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, thanks, Anne
You
Marie.
want it back?
No, I have a duplicate, it's okay, you can keep that. Okay. All right, everybody, so that concludes our work session. We just spoke about that we're going to go into executive session to discuss those 3 items. So with that, I'll ask for a first and a second to close the work session and enter into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? So moved. Thank you, everybody. And we will see, hopefully, everybody on Monday at the inauguration right here in Town Hall at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay,